The following review is going to be on Studio Series number 107, Predacon Scorponok. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do the Studio Series Deluxe Predacon Scorponok, number 107 from Transformers Rise of the Beast movie. Now first take a look at the package. There is Scorponok still strapped in with the open case. You can tell his tail is attached. There is, as far as I can see, nothing else. There is a cool Scorpion mode Scorponok. You got the Predacon Scorponok, number 107 Transformers Generation. You got the Rise of the Beast logo there and there. And you got him again, Deluxe Class. And there he is in Scorpion mode. And his big screen inspired scale detail backdrop. It is the Rainforest Fight backdrop. There's backdrop included. Predacon Scorponok, 20 steps. And Scorponok faces off against his enemies, the Maximals. Okay, now let's open this bad guy up on camera. All right. First, we've got the backdrop, and it is Transformers Rise of the Beast. It looks like it's the place where the Autobots met the Maximals. It's a rushing river, and if you noticed, he's on the exact same scene, so that's pretty cool. Hasbro does this. They reproduce, so they give you a second Studio Series thing. And there he is front and back. He doesn't look like he has any other accessories, so let's just take his tail off. We'll just cut all these right now. I know we don't do this on camera, but I figured, you know what, new year, new things to try. Up, and his hand. Now sometimes they come mistransformed, and you gotta transform them. So this just says to add the tail in on the back, or you can add the tail in on the arm. All right, so let's get him. What is holding? Oh, there we go. All right, and I got one more in his hands. Okay, so we'll put that away, clean these off. First, take a look at the tail. Pretty cool tail. It's two different shades of purple, and it's even got that wash where it goes from purple and it washes to the other color, the gray. Got a cool silver gray, that's a metallic gray tail, spike on the end, and you've got one joint, two joint. Well, that's not a joint. So you got two joints. You got this one and this one. And I think this, yeah, this is on a little joint too. So let's get our Scorponok figure out. Yes, and there has been a lot of Scorponok figures in the past. Alright, so number one, we'll put the tail up his butt. So you take his tail, you get this that way, turn this around, turn him over, and you could put this, it tells you go up. Huh. There you go. Oops, no. It says go up, so it's a 5mm peg. And of course, when you do this live, it doesn't cooperate. Huh. Why is there another peg? Let's look at this. All right. So you got it going right up. So we've got this right here. And let's just go straight up the back. Ah, there we go. And that is the first one. All right. And the second one is you take his tail off and then you put it the other way again, or the same way, and it goes on the inside of the arm. but there is no inside of his arm. Inside of his arm, and you put the three things in the tail. Oh, Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to pause this and figure it out for a minute. Okay, his arm is mistransformed. You got to turn it so his elbow's up. That is the way it should be. Now what you can do is you can put this in here. Okay. And like that. You say you line the fingers up. And now you've got... whoops. And now you have this guy right there. So, alright, enough of that. Yeah, see the arm, it doesn't tell you the arm. See, usually the elbows face straight, so when you make a 90-degree turn, your elbows are up. But see how this guy was packaged like this. So you gotta twist the, wow, these joints are tight. And the ball's on a hand joint. So this is how he is in proper robot mode. See, and it didn't tell you to change the arm, but cool enough. All right, so now let's look at Scorponok real quick. He's got a cool looking face. I think he uses the same face in both molds. But you got some purple, and then you got that purplish gray. See, and you got the metallic gray, you got that gray, you got purple, and you got this other. So you got maybe 4 different colors on this guy. You got the yellow there, the purple, you got this purple. His face is pretty cool. He's got 2 red eyes, kind of like an insect. He's got some mandibles, 2 sets, an inner and an outer. He's got some ears. He's got these sharp shoulders, which are the claws in the scorpion mode. He's got these back, you can see these 2 back legs like this, and these just hang around. So, whoops. There. So, they always come a little mistransformed. So, let's see. No Predacon symbol. Doesn't look like it. All right, we go down here. He's got the cool waist with the crotch piece that goes all the way down here. He's got cool legs. You got the purple and the gray and the silver. He's got big feet. As you turn him around, he's not really no hollow spots at all. Look at that, the feet. No hollow in the back of the legs. No hollow in the back of these neither. All in all, a pretty sturdy little figure. All right, now let's put him. I don't know why he keeps wanting to pop out. His legs don't really move that much, but definitely before I transform him, obviously I'll be playing with this guy a little bit. But let's put him on here. So there he is with the Studio Series backdrop. And we'll just stick this here. There we go. So that is the Scorponok, one of Unicron's henchmen in the movies anyway. And there is Scorponok in his robot mode. Okay, now let's get to articulation. The head is kind of weird. It's not your normal head. It's on a joint that goes up like that. So I guess you can move up. But really, I mean, it's on a ball joint. So the arms, here, let's get this off. The arms, we'll do a 360 if this leg was in the way. The arm goes out like that. So you've got 90 degree at the elbow. You got an elbow swivel, and the hand is a ball joint. So it's 360 degrees, and it goes in and out. Okay, so the other arm is the same way, obviously. Oh, he does have. It's pretty neat. He's got lower waist rotation. So right below the belt stays the same, but this area, and he only goes that far and that far. This gets in the way, so you really can't make it do the all. God, these things are stiff. About almost 90 up or forward. It feels like he's gonna break. Back, out to the side. Elbow almost 90, And of course the foot is on a ball joint, so the foot will move around. And let's do the other side. We'll loosen them up a little. Very hard, man. Very, very stiff. I don't know if that's good or a bad. With some figures it's a plus. With other figures it is not. Okay, so that is it for the Scorponok. Whoops. Let's compare him to some other Scorponoks and some Rise of the Beast figures. Alright, you know what? We're just going to stick this up his butt for right now. While we do... Alright, so first we're going to do the Beast Alliance Predacon Scorponok and Sandspear. This was a Target exclusive. So it'd be cool if they had a repaint of this guy in these colors. So that's, you know, this was geared toward more of the younger kids, but still from Rise of the Beasts. Then you've got Kingdom Scorponok. He is from the updated version of the original Scorponok, which is the Beast Wars Scorponok, which is right here. And he is a big guy. And then we can't forget the 2007 movie Scorponok. And they kept a couple things similar, but I like this design. This really never had a robot mode, so this is like a half robot mode. But, you know, the tail stays the same. So I like this guy, his arms, though. That's pretty cool how he's got the spinners. And let's just bring in the whole Scorponok family right now. Now, of course, there's one more Scorponok we all know, which is the Titan class headmaster, but we're not going to bring him out. He's too big. So, let's do... Here we go. There is my Scorponok family. And they look good. You know, ever since 2007, Scorponok has not been a one character. He's been a subgroup, which I don't mind that much. Kind of wish they gave him a name like the Sharkticon. They gave him the name Noah. But, and then the only Decepticons I have are the Nightbird. This is from the Target 3-pack Jungle Mission. And we've got Freezer. So Freezer was the core class combiner. So it's funny because this guy never transformed into robot mode. And this guy never transformed out of robot mode in the movie. So there are my Terracons. And then we'll bring in Noah and RC, our two core class figures. Like that. The only Mirage I have is the Battle Charger or Battle Changer Mirage. So, and then we're going to bring in our Deluxe Pablo, aka Wheeljack. Let's do it that way. And then we've got our Voyager Rhinox. And then we'll do Voyager Optimus Prime. So that basically is how they stack up. Now he's a Voyager. So here's Voyager Wheeljack versus Voyager Scorponok. And Wheeljack's just a tad bigger, but this guy's wider. Alright, now let's transform this guy. Now, to transform this guy, first we're going to take the tail off. Alright, then we're going to start with the hands. Now, we're going to rotate the arm 90 degrees, and then we're going to rotate the hand 90 degrees, and we're going to fold this up. So the hands are going to fit in the spikes. Okay? Do the other side. That's how it is with the elbow. So we want to rotate this 90, rotate this 90, move it up at the elbow, and then you have that. Take the head, and we're going to just pick the chin up, okay? Next, the feet. What you want to do is we're going to unfold the foot, okay? Unfold this. rotate this around. Now this peg is going to go into that tab. So, something like that. Take the other foot. Take the knee, pull this down, pull this out, rotate this at this ball joint, and then that tab's going to go right there. Okay? So now it's a little tricky right here. We want to take the chest and pull this up. Okay? Now, the arms, at this point, you could shift this whole thing and move it up. So pull the arms out, shift the whole thing up, and now we're going to do the legs. Say it's on a hinge, so you want to move this hinge in like that. Okay? Now, on the legs, you've got the tab right there is going to go in here. So you're going to have to angle the leg a little and fold it in. Okay, so take the hip, we're going to move it in a little, and we're going to rotate this so that pin is in. So now he's like that. So close this up, snaps in. All right, now we're almost done. Now, these we're going to fold these down. These fold down, okay? Now, these are going to fold up. I think you're going to click them twice. 1, 2. All right, soft click. There's 1, 1, 2, and so you fold these down, click this up. So fold these down because they'll keep coming up with you. All right, so that's what you got now. And let's see, we'll fix the feet like that. It doesn't really say how you can have that. It doesn't really have it how you want this. So we'll fix this leg, do that. We got the legs all set up. Legs all set up. We got the head. We got the arms. And the last thing is the tail. And you want to stick the tail up the butt. As always we do on Scorpions. And there you have Scorponok. And I know the arms are a little funny because the claws make up the whole arm. But they do got pretty good movement. And it is supposedly movie accurate. So, and that is your Scorponok. Pretty cool. And we'll look at that face. Same head, but now it's facing straight instead of down. Let's see, movement on the claws. You got this movement right here. And then you got this movement. It's a shame you can't open the claws up thingy though. And the legs. I wish this doesn't snap down. But, you know, you can move the legs a little. They move at the knees, so you can move that leg there. But the back leg you can't. So the front leg, you can move at the little knee. And the back leg you can't. And obviously these are the legs. And they're pretty locked in, except you can move this. This moves a little round. It's on a ball joint, but it's also pegged in. So, and then again, this one, you can kick back a little for some poses. And remember that tail, you have this and this. So you got posable right there, and you got posable right here. I kind of wish there was one more on the tip, but there's not. And that is Scorponok. Now, oh yeah, the head. Oh, okay, the head does snap in. I didn't realize it snapped in. So it will snap in. And then the head's on a ball joint, so you could actually move it all around. But it does snap in. And there is Scorponok. He's pretty cool. I mean, it definitely is a mix between the 07 version, which we'll see in a minute, which is purely robotic, and compared to like the Kingdom and which is more animal looking. So you got the claw right here. Now the claw's made up of the shoulders and the robot claws. These two are just the legs that fit in the back, and there is your Predacon symbol right there in the chest. Do we see that in robot mode? No we don't. We'll look at that later. But there is the Predacon symbol. Let's see, and that's not a 5mm, that's probably a 3mm, but let's see. So the legs, pretty. You got that gunmetal gray with the other gray. So then you look at the purple, you got the purple washing into the gray, which is pretty cool. So these back legs you can move around. The feet, like I said, the hands you can move either this way or this way. And the hands look a little funny, it being the whole arm is on the arm, but not much you can do about it. He is pretty cool. On the tail, you can move up. It snaps in like that, but you can still move the tail. There's the back. So basically, there he looks like that. And it's a shame there's no Predacon symbol in robot mode, but in Scorpion mode, it's on the back. But at least we got one. All right, and that is Scorponok in his Scorpion mode. Okay, now let's do some comparisons. And now for comparisons, I think first we're going to bring in the Beast Wars reissue Scorponok. So this is how Scorponok appeared in the second iteration of him in Beast Wars, because the Headmasters was the original one. And then we're going to bring in the updated Kingdom version. Now the colors are very similar. You got the purple, but this guy's got purple and gray. This guy's purple and the red. Still got the stinger tails. And see, this guy's more alien looking than this. This guy's more animal looking. He's more robot looking. And then we've got the 2007. So now these are the two Scorponoks that were featured in the movies. Now neither one of them had a name or was a single person. I still think, well, I don't know about this Scorponok. I think this is the only Scorponok we saw. First he was with Blackout. So this might be a single robot, and these guys might be like a clones. So that is Scorponok. Here's the Battle Lion Scorponok, also from Rise of the Beast, and we'll throw in a little Sandspur dude. So now these are supposed to be the same thing. Obviously, I mean, they're similar, I guess, with the feet are similar, the tails are similar, the faces are similar, but you know, this was made for more little kids, and you got little Sandspur scorpions, so. And that is it for the Scorpions. Now, we're going to bring in our only villain, Nightbird. So, there is a deluxe. Now, look at these two deluxes. Scorponok flattens out and widens out, and this guy compacts. So, I mean, they don't look similar, but they are the same size when they are in robot mode. They're both deluxes. Then we're going to bring in our deluxe Wheeljack. So here is Wheeljack, otherwise known as Pablo. Again, two deluxes in that final battle. Then you got the Battle Changer Mirage. So he doesn't really have a class. And this is the Voyager Optimus Prime. So, I mean, you got the Voyager and you got a deluxe. Size-wise, they look the same. But you saw in robot mode the difference. And this, I thought, is pretty neat. We've got Rhinox with RC on it. Because during the final battle, Rhinox went through several Scorponoks. And he's a Voyager. She's a core class. So, and I guess this, you know what? At the end of this video, I'll try to find some pictures, some still shots of that movie battle, and I'll post them there if I can find any. And that is it for Scorponok in his Scorpion mode. Now, if you're a subscriber or a new viewer, I want you to know that I always do these guys both ways. Most reviewers that only do it one way are doing you a disservice, because 99% of the time, it's a lot easier to go from vehicle mode to robot mode, because basically you're expanding it instead of compacting it. So I always do both ways, and I always show you as it's packaged. This guy was packaged in robot mode, so that's how we started in robot mode. So, first we're going to remove the tail. Alright, and then we're going to move these feet up. We're going to take this whole thing, move it up, and then move these down. Whoops. There. So we just want to move these legs out of the way. There, like that. Alright, so we're going to come over here, and I'm going to lift the chest up. And we're going to unpeg these, like that. Unpeg this, and then we're going to bring this whole waist part down. There we go. Like that. And then we're going to work on the feet. Okay, I'm going to just the opposite. What we're going to do is unpeg these, rotate these around, and compact the feet. Okay, so unpeg this from here, rotate this around, and fold this back up. And so now we got the feet. Now the arms, at this point, you want to bring these down like this. We want to bring these down like that, so the shoulders are up. We're going to close the chest. We'll fix this. Okay, and then we're going to take the hands. We're going to unfold this, rotate once, and rotate the arm. Fold them down, rotate at the bicep, rotate at the wrist, swing the head down. Now with this feet, you can do whatever you want really with them. You can fold them out. Now I know they do move like that, so whatever you want to do with the feet is your prerogative. And now Scorponok is back. And he's very heavy, back heavy. Here, let me move these in. Let's see. You know, I wonder how this guy was originally packaged. I don't remember now. All right, so, and you got this one. You got fold out. Fold this out. There we go. That looks good. And then, of course, remember, you could plug this into the arm right there. Turn that around. And you can have him wield his arm as a weapon. Now, this reminds me of something that you'd see in Transformers Animated for some reason. It just has that look to it. Or you can have them in the back. All right, and that is my Scorponok review. This guy doesn't stay plugged in a lot, that's for sure. But he's a neat little creature. I really didn't plan on getting this guy, but then I saw him at GameStop, and I'm like, you know what? I really haven't gotten any new things in a while. So I'm a pro member. I get $5 off plus 5% off. So for $20, I figure I'll get me Scorponok. All right, and that is it. So please, I thank you for watching the video. Something new to my channel also, I have memberships. It's like a Patreon, I guess, a 99 cents a month and a $1.99 a month tiers. I give you behind the scenes, badges, stuff like that, poll questions. Also, it just helps me out. These things are getting very expensive. And I got a real job. This ain't, I wish this was my job, but it's not. I do this for fun, and it's a very expensive hobby. So if you can contribute even 99 cents a month, check out my membership page. Let's see, like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit that notification button for the bell, so when I do new videos. We do Transformers, we do Marvel, we do new toy sightings, we do DC figures, I do Funko Pops, I do Legos, I do new toy sightings, I do movie first reviews. There's 1,000 videos on the channel, 50 playlists, go check it out. There's something you'd like. I appreciate it. I thank you very much. And let's bring out the old backdrop again. Oh, this guy's very... Oh, well, I'll get used to them. All right, Scorponok Studio Series Deluxe. number 107 Predacon. All right, Rodimusbill out. See you guys later. Stay safe. Until all are one.